What is going on? What is going on? I'm back. Let me get my hat. Oh man, my hair's a mess. What is going on? Appreciate you guys for waiting around in the chats, kicking it loud. Y'all are acting a plum fool up in here. Oh man. I would have loved to do Jack Boy Eric. I would have loved to done the Clemson versus Georgia game. I don't do Power Five. That is not my thing. But Blue Blood said he got you right here. So go ahead, check. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you let this thing get on. So, excuse me, I'm over here eating pizza. But I usually would have this film on my actual computer, but I'm gonna do it a little differently. I edit it, but I'm gonna just play it off the edit, so I don't have to wait for it to download. All right, so we gonna get right into it. I'm gonna take calls. I'm gonna take calls at halftime. All right, so we're gonna break down the first half. I'm gonna take calls, for what we're seeing, what we're seeing in the first half. And like we haven't seen the game before, but I'm just saying, in a different mindset, we're trying to break it down. And then we're gonna finish the game out and then we're gonna take calls. All right. So OffScript, can I get a wrench for this channel? I don't use my other one much anymore. I don't know what a wrench is, but okay. Maybe. Yeah. So let's get into it. All right, we're gonna get popping and we're gonna get this game going. Now, there is no sound. You already know how I do. Now, in the second half, there is sound. The first half is no sound whatsoever. All right. So it's gonna be strictly talking, me, rewinding and whatever. But all right, let's get into it. Mod wrench. Oh, okay, my bad. I got you, SWAC. I got you. I'm gonna set that up for you before I get up out. All right. Listen, man, I'm new. I'm new to this whole YouTube stuff, man. So don't be nicknaming nothing around here. You better say moderator, like Blue Blood say. You better be a moderator, bro. I need the real stuff. I'm not a YouTuber like that to be knowing ideas. All right, so let's get into it. Start off with the kickoff, and we get right into this junk. Now, once again, this is a matchup that has been happening numerous of times in the SWAC championship. It's nothing new. If you've been around the SWAC for any minute, this is probably a rematch of the past couple years. So yeah, simple. Nothing crazy about this. Now, one thing I've noticed about watching Felix play and watching this game, if he's off, he's off. But when he's on, that boy is a problem. That boy is strictly a problem. All right, Nico doing this thing. All right, so I like this formation. I don't know why. It's kind of like the same what Southern does, but just it's a little bit different because they don't have the motion the aspect in it, which means they don't take somebody away from the actual play. That person is actually in play. And what I mean by that, you'll see it later in the Southern side. What I mean by they do that motion stuff, but let's keep it going. Good D. Good D. Real good D. Hey, Chris Blair was cooking in this game, though. You're not too late, Brandon B. You're not too late at all. We just getting started. We in the first quarter. Man, that's nice. That's a nice throw. That's a nice throw. If you guys see anything that y'all want to talk about, make sure you put it in the comments and we can discuss it. Ooh, that was cold. Can we get a rewind on that one? That was nice. Now, how in the world this boy caught this, I will never know. You see, I got the slow motion rewind, you know what I'm saying? Like them old ESPN James. That's some concentration. He bats the ball. And then, oh, come on. You got to give my man some credit for that one. That was clean. That was nice. And this is the trend all game. This is the trend all game off the simple fact of turnovers. Turnovers. Now, this one isn't technically on Felix. Just a good play made by the DB, but you're going to see a theme here, a very much so theme. This whole game is turnovers. All right. You know what? I want a little sound in here. This no sound is killing me. I can't do the. Let me see. I'm gonna give a little sound because I can't talk the whole time. That's not how I get down. But because I usually do key plays, so once I do key plays, I know what I'm looking at. But I'm gonna do a little sound just so it can get some entertainment going. All right, let's go. Okay, see, once again, you'll see, if you see what I'm talking about, you'll see this motion guy that Southern loves to do. Now, the reason I say I don't like this is because if you do not use him, if you don't use him, he's out to play. He's out to play. And I don't like that. I really don't. Whoa. Felix is like Aaron Rodgers. Is he ain't that bad. He might be okay, but he ain't that bad. All right, let's keep it going. Man, I'm telling you, Skelton using his feet, they should have more design runs. They really should. I don't understand why they don't. They should have more power, QB powers, QB keeps, QB draws. Like they should do that more often than him just trying to, option his way out into some plays because he's special with the ball in his hand. He's special. I just don't understand the play. I really don't understand the play calling. Nice throw. If you're playing Skeleton, you got to keep a spy on him. That should be automatic. It shouldn't even be a thought. If you're playing Skeleton, that he shouldn't have a spy on him. This is my thing, guys. I want y'all to look up top. To me, if I'm looking at the play calling, right? If I'm an offensive coordinator, I want to attack this up. If you could barely see my mouse, I want to attack the top of this. Out route with a slant, a smash. Yes, maybe a smash concept, depending on how he reads it. You can do a lot at this top portion, but they never do. They never do. First of all, rule number one: you put the ball in your outside hand when you're getting close to the out of bounds. That you learn that in Pee Wee. That's just simple football, and you need to cover up. It's all day. The cushion is all day. I mean, I don't get it. It's there. Yeah, that's just. And here come the turnovers. Here come the turnovers. Man, that's nice. That's perfect. Man, that's a perfect recovery. Let's see here. My question is, where is Jordan Lewis? That's my question. Where is Jordan Lewis? Let me take a call real quick. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's going on, man?
What's up? Talk to me.
I'm looking at this game. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, P?
Man, I done missed your past couple shows, so I've been able to catch him after the fact instead of being able to call in.
Mm-hmm.
But Man, this game right here really hurt, dog. This one right here. As much as I've watched this game over and over and over, and you talk about the play calling. And I think that's the difference you're going to see with Chennis Berry, who was the offensive coordinator at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of Southern fans had a displeasure with Chennis Berry. You know, it seemed like he never made those adjustments in game. And he kind of forced Skelton to do some things that he really didn't seem comfortable with doing. But you look in the spring with Zach Grossi, and you start to see some creativity, finding ways to use playmakers and not necessarily forcing the ball into those playmakers' hands, but drawing up some creative plays and adjusting to get the ball in their hands. And I think that's something we're going to see a difference in this fall with Southern compared to what you saw in 2019 in that championship game between the two difference of the coordinators.
You know what? In the earlier show I did with the Memphis, I did the first quarter of the Memphis and Southern game as well.
I caught some of that game. I mean, some of that show. I didn't get a chance to catch the whole thing. Did you delete that off your page?
No. It's on the YouTube. It should be on YouTube.
Okay.
But what I've seen is, I kind of peeped that in the Memphis game because so when I would talk about Odoms, I always went off of his record. And when a Southern fan called me and it was like, he's like, no, Scott, you got to actually watch these games, man. Like, you got to actually watch what he say. A lot of times we should win these games and we're not, based off play calling, based off what's going on. So when I really went back and looked at the film, I'm like, this is tough. Like it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot constantly. And it's annoying when you watch it because I'm frustrated and I'm not even on the field. So I can only imagine being a fan and being a player. So that's what this is about. I'm trying to get through this. I was gonna take calls at half, but I thought that was your number. So I answered it.
Oh, if I'm interrupting, man, I just so happen to see it, man, and want to call in with my opinion on, with the difference of what you see in terms of the play calling. And I think, that was fans. And what I always went back and I guess compare what Southern was dealing with. Look at LSU when they had Les Miles and Cam Cameron as the offensive coordinator.
That was boring.
LSU fans always saw the opportunity with the dual threat quarterback and as well as the potential that they had at playmakers all across the field. But LSU never made those adjustments to make those playmakers a part of the game. They always kind of stuck to the script. They never really just adjusted. And it always seemed like the plays were forced.
Yeah.
And people got displeasure with it.
Yeah.
And Les Miles rolled and died with Cam Cameron. I think that was the same with Dawson Odoms and his boy Chennis Berry, who's now the head coach at Benedict College. I think he rolled with him, and after so many losses to one team, that team kind of figured out that you're not going to make no adjustments and that you're going to kind of stick to the script. And I believe Alcorn's defensive coordinator and their team as a whole realized Southern wasn't going to make any adjustments. They were going to try to force it down Alcorn's throat. And Alcorn really didn't have to do nothing but let the ball come to them.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Mr. P, I gotta let you go though. I'm gonna take calls at halftime and I'm gonna get through this film real quick. And
I'll give you a call back.
Too easy. All right, peace.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Hey, Mr. Ford, I know you're on the line. Go ahead and hang up and call back at halftime because I'm gonna try to get through the film and I'm gonna take calls at halftime. All right, so let's get it. This is my thing. What if you watch this game through and through? Jordan Lewis does not show up. I'm not trying to knock my man Jordan Lewis. He does not show up in this game at all. Like I'm so serious. Like I literally watched this game from beginning to end. He did not show up in this game. I'm just saying. This is a big play. This dude, I like this guy. I don't know if Mr. Ruben Hogan is on here. This 43, whatever his number is, 42, this is a big boy. And this is the guy I was talking about against the Memphis. If you go and watch the Memphis game, anytime Jordan Lewis was out, this dude stepped up big and can really hold his own against some tackles. So definitely just saying. Boom. Nice, solid tackle. That's too easy. He wasn't going nowhere. Man, I'm so tired of this formation. I swear to God. I'm so sick and tired of this formation. You see this formation. I mean, it's too much. It's too much. It's literally like watching Power Eye all day long. Like this formation. It's spread, but it ain't really spread. If you know what you're seeing, it's not spread. It's literally a motion triple option. That's what this is. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. So sickening. Special teams on both sides is trash. Yeah, they ain't the best. They are not the best. I just don't understand how anybody could be okay with this offense. It's so basic. So basic. It's literally eye discipline. That's literally all this is. Nice, nice, nice. The way to keep his eyes downfield. Nice, nice. But it's there. Like, let me rewind. It's there. It's literally all day long. It's like watching somebody shoot the ball. It's like, bro, this is all day. If you keep giving it to me, I'm gonna take it all day long. Look at the cushion. Look at the freaking cushion. Look at this. Look at this. It's bro, you're not even what's that? 1, 2, 3. That's 5 yards of gap. This is pitch and catch all day long. Where is he coming from? Is he coming from the? Oh my! Come on, man! This is too easy. This is too easy. I don't even know why listen, Boo, I'm here. Pop. If he throws that ball right now, he can turn up and make a play. He's a little late. It's high. You got to adjust to it. But that's pitch and catch, man. Like, come on. Run it again. Run that again. All right, you see this is the thing I'm talking about. You see the blitz, so you know this is man. Once you see the blitz, you know this is man. All this tight end has to do right here is beat this man one-on-one, and then you probably got the double team here, so he probably playing on outside shade and let the safety come down. Oh, he's blitzing too. Oh my God, and he's out the gate. You go. This is stupid. If you go any type of motion right here, you'll see they manned up. If you do any type of motion, you see that this is a man-to-man lockup. You send him in motion, you send anybody in motion down here, back and forth, you see what they're in. And this is what you go with? A toss pick sweep? Oh, man. Come on, man. That boy got tired. Come on, man. You know what? I would, if you a red shirt junior, I would hope so. If you a red shirt junior, I hope you can call an audible at the line of scrimmage. That's basic stuff, man. All right. Once again, we're watching the SWAC championship game. If you're new to the channel or new to the stream, hey, I'll be taking calls at halftime. All right, taking calls at halftime. All right, let's get back into the game. Do it behind him. Another turnover. This is some sloppy football. This is sloppy football. All right, so once again, can anybody see down here that a bubble route against the linebacker? You got an inside slot receiver right here. I wish I had my little cursor or whatever. And you have this linebacker on the inside. This is easy. This is pitch and catch. This is a bubble. This is a bubble. But no, they going it's. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I ain't even know this is gonna be the play. But it's easy. It's too easy. All right, reading it again. You see, this is man up. Now, you mean this is one-on-one right here. You can take this. I'm turning this into a slant. I probably turn this into a slant. You know what I'm saying? Like quick slant, boom. Because this linebacker's coming. If this is a safety, no, let me see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, so this is the safety. Oh, he coming up. Oh, this is money. We taking this to the house right here. That's one-on-one. Man, listen. Because there ain't no safety back there. Come on, man. This is horrible. I'm not okay. Bad play calling. Just bad play calling. And this is what you go with. This is what you go with. This is what you go with. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look, first of all, I want y'all to see how close this safety and linebacker are to each other. You run a seam, you run a post, you run a post corner. That's a touchdown. There's no reason why your linebacker and your safety should be 5 yards apart. No reason whatsoever. Come on, man. He does. This is ridiculous. You're not pushing. You're not pushing. You're not pushing it. You're not pushing the top. If he pumped, that's a touchdown. Thank you, Jack. He pumps that. He gone. You see that? You saw the outside receiver with the hand up, hitting with the Randy Moss with the hand up. This is ridiculous, man. Set him up for that. Set him up for that. There's no setup plays. Let me say that again. There's no setup plays. Like, if you want to, like, I'll say this, right? If my offensive coach would run this, let's go back. All right. If my offensive coach was to run this, he's setting it. This is a setup play, right? Because he wants to see how they play this. Okay, throws it. They swarming. We pumping that next one. The next one we pumping. We gone. Once again, if you look at this bottom route, this is one-on-one. This is basic one-on-one matchup. The safety is in the box. This is one-on-one. This is a go route. God. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. When you really watch this stuff, I just shake my head. Like, I'm like, it can't be that hard. Football has never been that hard. Nice. Is that Jordan? I think that might have been Jordan. That might be Jordan's first tackle of the game right there. This would be a nice slant, like a wheel route. If they hit some wheel routes down here, that would have been nice. He said, looks at bottom receiver, taps head. That dog, you already know what it is. We going over the top. Come on, man. Easy money. Bro, you know you can't advance the ball. Why are you that close? Why are you that close anyway, my dude? Once again, look at the guys. This is a smoke screen. If you want to run the ball, that's okay. But this is a glorified run. Or a crackback bubble. You can do it's just, oh my gosh, God. This is not hard, man. And you go to that side of the field. You go to the short side. Man, listen. Once again, look at all this space. Look at this, man. That is what. Say it again. Say it louder for the people in the back. This is 1v1 with safeties in the box. This is literally telling me I don't respect your run. I mean, I don't respect your passing game. Like I could this what is he looking at? Because the hitch route is there. First of all, you're late, super late with the ball. Everybody's open. Literally everybody's open. Once again, look at this space. Look at the space. All right, so you see this. So you see him coming in hard like he did. So it's either one or two things. He's either blitzing or this is becoming a man. It's not rocket science. Unless you're actually running this ball, this should be a hot route for the receiver. You shouldn't even put the ball in the running back's stomach. The running back at this point should pick up the blitzer, and literally the receiver should have stopped, turned around, and threw this ball. Somebody said, Alexa, what's the salary of an offensive coordinator? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Guys, I mean, listen, you got to see this for yourself. This will be too easy on Madden. Hold on to the ball too long. His decision making is slow when he's in the pocket. This will be easy mode in Madden. Easy, rookie. This is rookie. Look at this at top, guys. Look at this. I can't make this up. This is smoke screen all day. You don't want to guard me. If I got somebody, I'm gonna make you miss, and I should be out the door. I should be out the door. Look at this. What? Hit him now. Hit him now. Hit him now. There you go. Easy. Come on, man. This is easy. Love this. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I love this formation. Absolutely love this formation. And I think if you push this up and get this receiver doing a corner route, or a corner route, or maybe like a post route, you can really do some damage on this stuff. But of course, they running. Nice. Boy, he looks slow. You just scored. I say again, you just scored. And this is what you do. You just scored. You literally just scored. That's why people tell you that special teams is a part of the game.
What kind of shit is that?
Then this dude, look at what this dude does.
Set to return it for the Jaguars. There's Hinton. He fumbles it and it goes out of bounds inside his own 2-yard.
That's what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. Let me get I'm gonna put the sound back up, guys. Try and get this sound going for y'all. Edit. I wish I knew the button to turn all this volume up. That'd be. Edit, paste, undo volume adjustment. Oh, that ain't working.
Get up in his own end zone, gets it away, and it's nearly intercepted, excuse me. There's
it may still be a safety.
Yeah, that could be.
Appreciate you, Felix. Appreciate you, my guy.
That would be a safety.
SWAC in the foot. Yo, SWAC, I'm stealing that. I am stealing that. I'm doing when the games come on for real, I'm stealing it, bro. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it from me first. SWAC in a fool. So then you give up the safety.
So we've been there for 4 of the 7 interceptions. The last 2 times we've seen him in person, but
Harper's ranks top 2 in the SWAC in completion percentage, passing touchdowns. Lets it go on the outside.
Am I? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so you see it. Looks like a little man zone. Looks like man. Nice. Nice. That's nice.
Gets it away. End over in, and Hinton watches it bounce out of bounds.
Wants to get in the motion. Now, see, this is what I mean by let me rewind it. All right, so this is why I like this. I like this motion compared to the other motion. Why? Because now the guy's still in play. Let's say you fake it, right? Let's say you fake this motion and you don't give it to him. Well, you can always throw it to him. and it's not a backwards pass, so it's not a fumble. You see what I'm saying? But when he goes behind you the way he does, you don't want to throw that because it's a fumble. So that's why I like this mesh point. I like it. And what they need to do with Skelton is what Lamar used to do at Louisville. He used to ride the mesh point. And what that looks like is this, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when I say ride the mesh point is if his mesh point's here, he keeps moving with the guy so he can also see the lane. All right. So when he's moving with the guy, right here, if he's still moving with the guy, he can see if this lane opens up with 44 and go right off of him. So like if 44, since 44 didn't jump the ball, he let it go. But if he was riding that guy, he could have seen if there was another lane. But I like riding mesh points. No homo. All right. So I would prefer to see that more often when it comes to what Southern does and really have Skelton more advanced in the, you let him ride that, man, that thing be nice right there. Let Skelton ride that mesh point, boy, that thing be nasty. See, like, once again, ride the mesh point. This is nice, though. He got to throw this bottom route, though. Listen, it's... I would be so frustrated if I was the coach, right? Because I would sit. If I was the receiver, he not about to catch me. I'm going to sit. What am I drifting for? I'm going to sit. Because what I want to do is when I sit, I'm going to catch and turn. If I'm still running to the sideline, my momentum's taking me out of bounds. Like, come on. It's just not bad. This is frustrating. This is frustrating to watch. Once again, look at all this space. This is ridiculous. Look at all this space. Once again, okay, so if you can see that this is called adjusting 101, right? And I really need you to see this. If we can all see that when I bring my receiver in, this corner either is blitzing or is manned up at this point. He's done it at least 3 times in the game. At least 3 times. Anytime you've motioned your receiver tight, I guess he's been taught to think that there's a run coming, so he's run blitzing. So this is either man-to-man or a run blitz. Yo, it happens every time. It literally happens every single time. Who is making these adjustments? You're in the freaking tower. How are you not seeing? You're in the booth. You're in your job is to get paid to see these adjustments. This is ridiculous. Felix, I agree. I agree they had to because you're seeing it. That's called a tendency. So now as an offensive coordinator, I'm like, oh, that's what we doing? Okay, you think you know? Okay, I got something for you. And we're going to set that up. But it works. It works. You see it again. It's a hot route. He should not be going that far. It should literally turn. Once you see that guy cross your face, once you see that guy shoot by you, your man, it should be simply turn around. I'm pitching catching this mug. They're giving this game away. Simply. This is actually nice. I like that. That's actually a really nice concept. But once again, you can see they're playing, kind of like a cover 3, a cover 3 right here because the way the dude dropped, he kept dropping when the receiver up top kept going. See, keeps dropping. And then he sees, and then his eyes, he gets lost, and then he finds him. So Oh, his job was the flats, but he didn't stay in the flats. So they got the spy, as you see right here. They got the spy on Skelton. Once again, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the top. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody's in the frame. So there is no safety over top. There is no safety over top. Listen, I would bring this guy in. We crack back in this man right here, and I'm going one-on-one with these two guys right here. And preferably I'm going to the left side because it's an easier throw. What is Skelton looking at? What the hell is he looking at? You're getting what you want on the right, on the left-hand side. Look, if you would just scan the freaking, you're getting what you want right here at the top. What is we doing? Like, you're getting exactly what you want. Look at that. You got, oh my gosh. He caught this though. He did. He definitely caught that. It's a good throw. I don't like the hard. That's a hard throw. That's a hard throw. All right. He catches it. He catches it. It's a touchdown. But I'm going to the short side of the field. It's an easy throw. It's an easy throw.
You at least have to take a look at that play. Wow, surprised they're not reviewing this on a touchdown.
And then Coach Odoms don't even review it.
Score.
The fake and Skelton right ahead.
Once again, I love this formation. Remember, I said, if you watched me in the Memphis, I said this exact same thing. I said, the reason I love this formation is if you put somebody in motion, it becomes trips. Now, so this is how we used to run it. It's called GTFO. This guy would run, his job is get the F open. That's what GTFO means, get the F open. So the outside guy runs a zone read pattern. So it's called a zone read pattern because you're trying to get behind the linebacker and you find a hole. This guy runs a corner. This guy runs a flat. When I tell you it's open every single time, it's open every single time because it's your job as a receiver to find the hole. Now watch this. It's a zone. He should sit. He should sit. He should sit. If he sits, this guy's going to come open. That corner route was there, though. He didn't give it time to develop, but that corner route was there. What do we get? Now, look. He points him out. He points him out at the top. If I'm at the top left, he points him out. You see the blitz coming. What should you do? Well, you shouldn't be. I hope you're not running the ball because I wouldn't run in this situation. I would move my running back to the side to where the blitz is coming. And I'm going to throw at the freaking blitz. All right. So I either got the fade up top or I can go with an out route because you know he's manned up. You know he's manned up, period. So you can either go out route here or you can go fade. You can go slant right here with the inside guy, but you throw at, thank you. Talk about it, Felix. It's the hot route. So you're throwing at the blitz, period. Or run away from it. Whatever fits your fancy. Run blitz. It's coming. Right up at this top right here. It's coming. It's coming. They blitzing. Oh, there he goes. Boy, this is frustrating. Boy, this is frustrating. They're blitzing again. You can listen, and the receiver's doing his job. He's doing his job. He is literally telling these, but he's telling this man, yo, they coming. I actually love this play. Anything power with Skelton, I absolutely love it. I really do. I really do. Now tell me how the total yards is 203 to 22. And you, boy, this is. That's reading. That is a night. Listen, that's called anticipation. Let me run that back for y'all. This is a super, super, super nice throw. It looks very simple, but it's actually really nice because if you notice, the linebacker at the last second looks at the running back. And he got him. That's when he throws it. Got you. Woo! Nice catch, though. But that's a hell of a throw. That's a hell of a throw by Felix. Real talk. Hell of a throw. Is it just me, or does nobody seem like they have a burst? Like I'm not seeing like a like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gone. Like, oh, you gave me this hole, I'm gone. This, how that song go? This is how we do it. This is how you do it. This is textbook. Okay, you want to play up on the run? You want to have your safeties drop in? I'm going right up. I'm going right over your head. This is textbook. That's how you run it. That's how you run it. Textbook. Textbook. Too easy. Now, can I ask somebody a question? Where's Jordan Lewis?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Nobody want to talk about that though. Y'all want to say he has not made a play. I have not skipped any plays. This is literally play for play. Where the hell is Jordan Lewis at? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And this is what y'all doing kicking. This is what you're doing kicking. That's what you're doing kicking. Okay. If you haven't noticed by now, if you haven't noticed, I'm clearly seeing every time they go in motion, somebody's blitzing. Somebody's blitzing. That's all I'm saying. Somebody on Alcorn blitzing. Anytime motion happens away from them, anytime motion happens away from a player, they're blitzing. Look at this space. Look at this space up top. Oh, he threw at the space. Did he throw a curl route at the space? It's been there all damn game. It's literally been there all. You literally could run that route 10 times and probably complete 7 of them at least. At least. God almighty. Lewis was hurt that game. I seen him in the game. Oh, he was on one leg. Okay. All right. I'm about to say, because I see him in the game. I've seen him in this game. So let's not like he didn't play. He definitely played. God, though, boy, y'all got to be the most fumblingest team. For a team that runs the ball as much as y'all do, y'all stay fumbling, boy. I swear. I mean, it's not. That wasn't a very good throw anyway. I mean, that was like in double coverage, but you know, whatever. Man, this play calling. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just different. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I'm overthinking it. This play calling is super basic. Super basic. Fourth and 2. This is not your strong suit. You're not this team. Why would you run this? This ain't your strong suit. You don't do this. Power running is not your. This is not your strong suit. So why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Now, what would have worked better is if you sent one of these bad boys to the flats. You fake the run, and then you hit the big boy in the flats. That's a gimme. I mean, they're not gonna guard him. But come on, you fake this, you let this big boy leak out to the flats, it's one-on-one with the safety, you might pull that off, or you could have had the slant up top with the play action, but power running, this ain't you. This ain't you. That ain't you. Let's not. Yeah, come on, man. You don't even got a power back. Ooh, I like this. I like this. This is actually a really nice formation. There you go. That run blitz. There you go. Now, see, this is my problem. You got 12 seconds on the clock. Play with them. Play with them. See what they. This is so disrespectful. The fact that you're run blitzing as much as you are, just it's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Yee! Look, I have, and y'all probably didn't peep it. Look at this corner. Look at what this corner did on the bottom. I have never. This is disrespectful. Look at what this corner does at the bottom. I've never seen that. There is no release from the lineman to show you there's a screen. He is just really gambling right now because he said, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. But what did I tell you about the setup play? They don't have us. This is a perfect setup play. This is a perfect setup play. From the first corner, it's not a delayed corner blitz. It's not. It's not, because it wouldn't come like that. He's trying to jump the route because he's thinking he knows it. A corner, he wouldn't have played so far off for a delayed corner blitz. He would have manned up and then shot in with the diagonal. So this is not a delayed corner blitz. It's literally him jumping the route. He's saying, oh, I've seen this before. I'm jumping this. I'm about to pick this off. That's what he's saying. So if you would have done what I said in the first quarter and set the play up. Remember on the first one, he threw it. Okay, I told you my coach is coming in hard. So listen, he's like, oh yeah, we're going to set him up. We're going to pump it. We're going to pump it. And then we're going for this is the perfect play. This is the perfect setup. And we going deep. I don't get it. It's the, oh my gosh. This is crazy. Crazy. Telling you. Wow. Run blitz. It's coming. Boy, this is like Pop Warner, run. I mean, like, come on, like, this is ridiculous. Now, what I will say is I'd rather Southern go go doubles and run out of a doubles formation than hit me with that weak triple option motion crap. They like, yeah. Look, they just blitzing. They are just blitzing. Oh, he backed up. What is that?
What kind of shit is that?
What the hell did he just throw? What is this? What is Oh, come on, Scout. You can't go out like that, my boy. That was god awful. God awful. What? Like, I don't know if y'all ever played that game. We call it 500. Like 500, 100, 200. Look at this spade. What is this? Mm. Oh, yeah, this will be a perfect smoke screen. This will be a perfect smoke screen at the bottom left. Perfect smoke screen. I don't get why they're not throwing at the blitz. I don't understand. Do they not know the concept of hot routes? I just don't get it. I'm when I'm watching this, I don't feel like I understand football anymore. I really don't. Every time. Every time I'm throwing a deep slant. I'm throwing a post. I'm throwing a slant. I'm throwing the seam. What you want? Anything going to the inside, I'm running it. Special teams, trash as always. Okay, so let me. I agree a little. Hindsight is 50-50. I agree with you, but you should start seeing. You listen. Football is a game of adjustments, minor adjustments at that. So if I'm seeing things in the first quarter, second quarter, okay, going into halftime, I'm changing it. Hey, listen, this is what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to do some more play action. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna throw at the run blitz. We're gonna run the motion. You start seeing the tendencies to set up for bigger plays. Okay, they've been doing this, they've been doing that. That's how that all works out. And you have to do something different to expect to get a different result. Like, don't get me wrong. As if I'm Coach Odoms, I can't be mad at this game because I've been in the game the whole time. Just doing what 4 fumbles, 5 fumbles, pick. I mean, all time, and I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game. Guys, there is no safety up here. There is literally no safety up here. There's no safety. 2nd and 1, you can take a shot. You can take a shot. There's no safety. There is no safety. I'm confused. I'm really flabbergasted. And look at these 147-41, and you're winning by 2. You're winning by 2. Oh, you're losing. You're not even winning. You're losing. My fault. God almighty. Look at this. Quick out. Quick out's there. Quick out's there. Quick out's there. Quick out's there. Look at this top. Look at this top route. It's there. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Anybody want to call in? The call-in line, 516-259-9041. 516-25. You go ahead and call in. It's about to be halftime. Go ahead and call in. 516. Five 259-9041. 516-259-9041. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he misses the kick. He had the leg for it, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, he definitely had the leg for it, but he missed it. All right, let me see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ford? Talk to me.
Now, listen, before I get on Southern, I don't know if you noticed it, but Alcorn's front seven is shit too now. They look terrible. I don't know if you're watching it, but I'm going to say this right now. I hope Fred listened to me. Fred, if you come into the season this year with that front seven right there, you're going to get your ass whooped. First of all, they're not athletic. He needs more height. He needs more speed. I can see now why North Carolina A&T beat them the way they did in that last Celebration Bowl. He's got to upgrade. He's got to get a better athlete, especially what Deion is doing now. Them kids that Deion bringing to Jackson. Listen, I know we on Southern right now, but I'm going to tell you again, Alcorn's front seven looks like shit. They look terrible. The kid on there, that Solomon, his name was Muhammad. He's gone. And let me get on Southern a little bit right here. First of all, what's happening? And let me just say this to the people who are from Southern: that mentality is gone. What's the name? Wouldn't let Southern. He wouldn't open up Southern's offense. That started with Dawson Odoms. Okay, that's why President Belton ran the offensive coordinator and some of them other offensive coaches out of town because of what you're talking about right there. Let me say this. They got a guy down there at Southern now. He has NFL credentials. I think he spent some time with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Offense is going to be totally different. Jason, the new coach at Southern, wants balance. That's what Dawson them didn't have. And you pointed that out in a brilliant way. They didn't have balance. They were not a run and throw team. But from what I'm hearing, the other thing, Ladarius Skelton is not a player that you play the whole game. You're supposed to play 2 quarterbacks, and from what I'm being told, Southern is going to play 2 quarterbacks. The Lampley kid, who is from Atlanta, I don't know I think it's Cale High School out there in Cobb County. He's going to play substantial minutes, but Southern's going to have a two-headed quarterback system this year, which is going to be very good for them. But I know that we ride in Southern. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that you pointed out, too. They because of what they were doing on that offense, they cost Hunter Register a chance at the NFL.
Man.
Because they wouldn't throw to him.
Man, he had like...
And they really hurt him.
I think in this game he had like one attempt.
There's a new sheriff in town down at Southern. And,
now, go ahead, Mr. Ford. You good? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So, listen, this guy's interesting now. This Zach Grossi, like I said, they fixing to let him open up the playbook. And And one thing I want you to also know, Southern has an outstanding defensive coordinator. He's worked in the NFL. I think they got him from Tulane. I noticed you riding Jordan a little bit. And what I'm going to tell you about Jordan, you know, I told you earlier, Jordan is going to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
Jordan is going to be a hybrid. Sometimes when he gets to the NFL, they're going to put him down in the dirt, but then they're going to play him as a linebacker too.
Okay.
He's going to be a hybrid. But let me just say this now. From what I'm seeing right now, the person that needs to be worried right now is Fred McNair, and he needs to be worried about that front seven. I don't like the way they're looking. I know we on Southern right now, but I don't like the way Alcorn's front seven is listed. Hey, thank you so much, Scott, and have a good night.
Hey,
man.
anytime, Mr. Ford. Boy, Mr. Ford be coming in hard, boy. Oh, man. That's what's up. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
OffScript, man. This ain't Felix, man. Family, baby.
What's up? Talk to me.
Chillin', man. Listen, it's coaching, man. You know, you play how you practice. So we got to give Skelton a little slack. He's not reading his keys and pre-snap. Like you see, after he gets out the huddle, he's ready to snap the ball. And you see, like the Memphis defense, the corner playing the boundary and the corner playing man, I'll just throw the hot route to the boundary and I'm in the touchdown. And also, that corner that plays in the corner just guess and he try to jump the rope. I would have, like you said, pump fake to the flat to the running back and go straight to the touchdown. And only in the first touchdown, I would have just kept picking on that corner. And also, when the safeties was down in the middle, I would have play action. I would have fit the play action and had a slack, do a deep post. But, you know, like I play D-line. So if an offensive line is light on their hands, I know either a pass or a trap. If you're in a running stance, it's a run. Yeah, it's coaching. It's coaching because you play how you practice. They had a horrible practice, and that's why they lost. Thanks for taking my call, dude.
Hey, appreciate you, Felix.
Yeah.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? All right, so here's the deal. Like that whole special teams thing, I can't say anything good about the way they're coaching that. And then watching this from the beginning, and then really just digging in. I mean, playing a 10-yard cushion, and you know for a fact that this guy does not have an arm strength that throw all the way across the field. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, and the first time I ever called, man, and I said, yeah, I played for Central State, and none of these teams ever beat me when I was in college. There's a reason for that, man. It was called coaching. And when I was like, yeah, Rick Comedy was my coach when I played at Central State, and then he goes down there and buzzsaws through the SWAC like they were a bunch of amateurs. I mean, yo, you can't make this up, man. I mean, I'm sitting up there watching the defensive line, Alcorn's defensive line, get washed play after play. They're running a mid-line veer. That's 1955. Okay, that's when that came out. 1955, my guy. And you're telling me that you don't have enough players? Nah, that's all coaching, bro. That's all coaching. You can't recognize a hot read in 2021. And then I'm sitting there looking at the one kid on the bike. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Where are you pedaling to, bro?
You stupid. He trying to get his hands. He trying to keep his hamstrings loose, man.
No. Yo, you know what they do for hamstrings and stuff like that? Yo, they literally have heated benches for that now.
Oh, wow.
They have heated benches for that now. That'll warm your body, warm all your hamstrings all the way up properly. Instead of expending energy. And then you can't tell me that there was no mid-season conditioning, there was no early morning conditioning in either one of those programs, and I'm watching them gas out after 3 plays. And you're in a SWAC championship game. And then you got guys that have been calling you for a month talking about Southern was gonna Jim Jones everybody in the fall. Just here, drink this Kool-Aid because y'all done. You out of here. There's no way, man. And then somebody in your comment section said it, and it was pretty funny. He was like, "Yo, this is why that Coach Sanders could come in
and
and
be as
clown
cocky.
like that
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not take
yeah.
anybody seriously."
Yeah. I read that. Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, and not take anybody seriously. Because you know what? Like I said before, man, you know, you got all of these JV heroes coming in talking about how tough and fresh they coaching staffs are. And right now, if these are the top two, are you serious? And then the way you broke down the Memphis game earlier today, I just so happened to see the alert on my phone. I was like, yo, let me check this out. And then to see this, to actually watch the tape and rewind and be able to watch, you know, I'm watching D-line play, that's trash. I'm watching DB play, that's terrible. You're jumping routes. You're jumping routes on the short end of the field against a guy that actually caught passes in the game. What are you doing? I'm like, here, son, I got a thing for you. Here, go in the locker room, take your uniform off. Hey, you know, we're gonna say you got an injury. You're done for the day. You're done. I mean, you know what that remind me of? Any Given Sunday and Willie Demon? You're just out there doing your own thing. Nah, bro. No. Can't have it, man. Can't have it. I'm confused. I'm 100% confused right now.
Don't get me wrong. I be feeling the same way. I feel this like when I'm watching, I'm like, am I overthinking this? You know, like, cause I'm looking at it, I'm like I know in the game it always feels different. You know, when you're actually playing it, when you're actually in it, you're just doing what your coach, you're doing what you're told. I get it. But when you're watching it, you know, you're like, that's tough. Like why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
You don't play 10 yards off the ball on the far edge of the field. You play inside leverage. You play inside leverage with your back to the sideline so you can see the play coming to you. That ensures that they don't run the bubble screen. That also ensures that if they're bringing somebody down on a slant route, especially with the tight end on that side of the field, that you can come down and support that safety. So it's two people coming to the ball instead of one. So no, man. No. Some of these dudes, I mean, yo, you're 100% accurate on what you're saying. It is, and here's the other thing I'm going to say to you. Because I've coached football and I played football. And I'm going to tell you this. And so some of the people don't understand it. Every January to February, inside of that time frame, there's what's called the National Football Coaches Association Convention. And guess what they do there? They talk football for a whole week. They have breakout sessions for a whole week, position sessions for a whole week. And it's not just high school coaches. It's everybody. Every level of football is there. And you can go from room to room and learn what you need to learn to become a better coach. And I'm going to tell you something about the HBCU coaches. You know what they do? They go to their mandatory meetings, and then they out in the town doing what they do. You take that one way or the other.
I can't.
I'm going to tell you for a fact.
I can't rock with
I'm going to tell you for a fact, bro. I know D1 coaches that told me this straight up. That they seen them, and then they coming in the next morning. They coming in next morning barely awake for their meetings because you have to be there to be certified.
So what's your name again?
Oh, it's you know, first name after one, man. You know, but Moose. You know, I called in the other day.
Hey, appreciate the
I'm
call, my guy.
with you all year, my guy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, man, keep rocking with me. Appreciate the call, my guy.
Yup.
All right, so y'all don't be giving nobody no type of love on these comments. I'm gonna take one more call. Hey, Coach Green, talk to me.
Hey, man, your last caller, bro. I'm gonna have to totally disagree with him because he taking this game and
Hello?
a lot, 50% of it be on the players too, bro.
No, oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
And look, something Dion talked about that people ain't gonna go back and look at. And what Dion said the problem is within the trenches. It's not the offensive line. It's mostly on the defensive side. And we just watched it. There's no depth on the defensive line. At the beginning, if people was paying attention, that D-line was fresh, so it was massive. But as Southern keep on running that ball, that D-line is wearing down. But at the same time, that defensive field session was very easy. Very easy, because they already knew everything Southern going to do. If you watch throughout the season, they ran the same thing over and over. You was just sitting there talking about it. You saw all the same formations from the Memphis game. And this is a championship game we were talking about.
That's facts.
And that's all it is. You got to have depth. That's why Dion got so much depth, because as a game, if you go up against Southern, you're going to have to need depth at that D-line. You're going to need depth.
This is
as far as Alcorn.
Go ahead.
Felix too hot and cold, man. That's his only issue. He's too hot and cold. And that got your last caller, he need to go watch Cooler Glass, I mean.
Okay, so
if he want to see something.
This is my thing, right? If I'm being 100% real, if I'm being 100% honest, I haven't seen an offense in the SWAC that I'm like, whoa. Like if I'm being when I'm watching it. Now, what I will say is in the spring, Alabama A&M doesn't run a very. If you really watch the film, it's actually really simple. It's on throwing concept. It's they spread you out so much that it's simply Akil reading his keys and going to where the mismatches are. That's literally all he's doing. There's nothing about. Go ahead.
But look, that's the thing about it. Why you gotta you don't gotta do too much when you got a quarterback like that.
I'm not saying he has to.
You got receivers, and plus you got some great receivers, so you can actually pick out your mismatch.
Once again,
it's very easy. You don't got to do much to wow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying if I'm talking about a general or offense in the SWAC, no offense in the SWAC is just like, oh shoot, like wow. Now, once again, that's the thing to me that's going to be if Alabama A&M is the blueprint, right? If Jackson State takes a page out of Alabama A&M, they're going to be a problem, because if I spread you out so deep that you got Abdul, Zay, the tight end, Juice, and another guy, you're going to have to declare what you're in early, and then I'm going to find the mismatch. If Jackson State has, let's say they have 2 number ones and everybody else is a number 2 receiver talent-wise, they're going to kill your 3rd and 4th corners. They're going to kill them. If they go 5 wide, they are going to murder them.
See, and that's why I wanted you to show that first half of the Grambling Arizona game, because before Dante Kincaid got hurt, you could see how he picked the defense apart.
Mm-hmm.
Plus that running back they got, you could see all that. And that's why. And when I watch Glass, that's how he kind of he just don't have the arm strength as Kincaid had, but he reminds me of how he picked the defense apart, because he could read. And you watch, and people sitting there watching Skelton. Odom was micromanagement, like you said. You said he micromanaged the team. So he probably wanted this run only, and majority of it got to be run. So he probably took a lot of the play calling out that coach hand and made the coach look bad, at times. And then, the other thing, Skelton don't make great decisions.
No, and because somebody asked who's got the most balanced offense in the SWAC, and if I'm being 100% honest, at this point in time, if Southern had a quarterback that you could say I consistently can throw the ball where I want to throw the ball, they would have the most balanced offense And that's just because you know they can run the ball so well. You know what I'm saying? So your first, when the team runs the ball that well, your main goal is to stop the run. So you're always going to have good matchups on the outside. You're always going to have man to man. You're always going to have either a one look safety, and your outsides are going to be clean because they're rarely going to run two safety over the top because they need them for the box. So if that was the case, I would gone with Southern, but since Southern's quarterback is so hit or miss, the next best one balance wise, it would have to be. I would have to go with Alcorn. And it's only because I know Felix or what Felix can do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
me
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
When he hot. But another great offensive mind that people don't know about that's probably sleeping on it right now. They need to watch out for Dooley over there at Prairie View. When it comes to play calling, him and Mayor about tick for tack. And then FAMU is the same way. They offensive coordinator with the San Francisco camp right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he out there learning. And all these coaches go out there and learn. So that's why I'm going to disagree with that last caller. That last caller don't know what he's talking about. He probably talking about somebody. He probably talking about, I hate to use him as that. He probably talking about Southern offensive coordinator. Because he already knew he couldn't call everything.
That's what's up. Hey, but appreciate the call, Coach Green.
All right, man.
All right. Hey, is this you, Felix?
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Really quickly about the guy that talked about the coaches.
Wait.
He's lying, man. Back in the day when Coach Eddie Robinson was a coach,
Felix.
You know, Nebraska coach, all those big schools used to come to Grambling for the spring and watch Eddie Robinson and ask him for,
Hey, your sound is really bad. So you got to figure out, like, because a lot of people can't understand what you're saying. Are you on a speaker or?
All right, let me lower down the volume. Hold on 1 second. Let me lower down the volume. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but it just sounds muffled. That's what I'm saying. I was hoping you had like, can you have a headset or something like that you can plug in or something like that? Because it sounds real muffled.
Oh man, my bad. I'm sorry about that. It's a metro, man. It's a metro. I'm sorry about that. but just basically, those big schools, Eddie Robinson used to train those big FBS schools during Grambling Springs practice. In Mississippi Valley State, when they had Jerry Rice, their quarterback, Willie Totten, satellite Willie Totten, he threw 67 touchdowns. So I don't know what the guy's talking about black college coaches. And I would defend you in 98, you won the Black College National Championship. We averaged the FCS best 500 yards a game in passing. And we went to the semifinals. So that guy from Central State, coming to you, whatever, they need to tighten up because that's NAIA, man. All right. Thanks for taking my call, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man, boy, he came. He's like, Eddie Robinson. He's coming in hard, boy. Listen, so I'm gonna skip to the fourth quarter. I don't want to. What should I'm trying to figure out with this game because I don't know when the game get good. I think it was like the fourth quarter. I might skip to the fourth quarter. We just finish up on the fourth quarter. But this is my thing, right? Blue said it earlier. He said simple offenses are the beauty. It is, but it depends on the simplicity of it. If it's the simplicity of I run the same thing, but I run the same formation, but you never know what I'm running. Okay, Tom Brady is the perfect style of simplicity, right? When he's with the Patriots, we gonna run what we run. You're not going to know what we doing in it. You're not going to like a good example. Peyton Manning, all right. No, I'm not talking about the Omaha, check Omaha Peyton Manning. I'm talking about we're going to run this stretch play, and you don't know if it's going to be a stretch or a pass because it looks the same. That's beauty. That's the beauty of offenses. If you can make something look the same, but it's not the same, that's when you've won. So I can see a formation and say, yeah, you're going to do this. And you give it to me, and it's something completely different. That's beautiful. That's freaking poetry in motion, as they say. But just because it's simple doesn't mean it's effective, right? With Alabama A&M, it's not complex, the schemes, the routes, they aren't very complex, but their players are they put their players in great positions to make plays. So when you spread them out, you know what I'm saying? Like you get what you're looking for. You get the matchups that you're wanting. That's how I say it. Alabama offense was so simple last season, but nobody could stop it because Sark did that perfectly. And they just got better playmakers than a lot of people. Yeah. So he got really good talent. I mean, like really good talent. Exactly. I had no film on PB. Their first game was canceled. Billy Joe was truth at the Central. Billy Joe was the truth at Central State. Chip Kelly offenses was simple. Yeah, they were simple. But they also got you with the tempo. Chip Kelly was really big on tempo and getting so many amount of plays in. So you got to understand what you're talking about. Okay, so Chip Kelly's tempo kept you in a certain defense, right? So if I keep my offense at a high pace system, I'm not subbing, I'm not switching. I go 3 wide. You got to keep a nickel, a dime DB on the field. Then you're going to keep showing the same thing because you're not going to keep trying to change it up because you don't want people to be confused. You don't. If you go man, you're just going to stick to it. You're going to be like, yo, let's run it back again because you're not going to want your players to be out of position because of the tempo that I'm running. Because you got to also realize the faster my tempo is, I'm also doing motion. I'm also audibling. I'm also doing a lot on the offensive side of the ball. And defense don't want to add extra stuff to it. They just like, look, let's get everybody on the same page so there's not a blown coverage. It's not a blown play. So usually when a Chip Kelly offense steps on the field, you'll see that same defense for damn near the whole drive just because of the fact of how much tempo and they want to stay on the same page. That's it right there. Is Alabama is really that potent? It is based off the players. If you get the right players in that system. Now, granted, do I believe Coach Maynard is an offensive genius? I do believe so. I think if he didn't have a kill, his offense would still be legit based off him scheming up stuff. I do honestly believe that he's a schemer. But when you have a kill Glass, I don't need to really scheme up anything. I just need to give you the options to do what you do, and which is be great and read your keys. Like, hey, look, if they running this, we gonna go here. If they run that, we gonna go here. And at the same time, once I get the right matchup or once I get the right call, his accuracy is so on point that it's legit. Glass makes him look good. Glass makes him look good. I don't know about that one. Glass makes him look good. You have to call in to explain that. You have to call in to explain that. That doesn't. Tom Brady makes people look good. I don't know if Akil makes people look good. Yeah. So you're gonna have to call in to explain that one for me. Yeah. So you're gonna have to explain that one for me because that don't make sense. Thank you. This is my point. Yeah. This is my point. This don't make sense. This makes sense. He had an offense before Akil, and Akil is doing what he's doing in his offense. Like Akil didn't make Maynard. So that kind of yeah. Come on. Yeah, that's yeah. Come on, Mr. Hogan. You dropping bombs on that one. Let me give you. You got that one. You got that one. Need to go check Maynard's record before A&M. Facts. But A&M didn't have much time to prepare for South Carolina and beat them 31-7. And he threw 3 picks. So can we talk about that? 83-41. I'm assuming that's Maynard's record. Maynard went 45-6 at Winston. God. Woo-wee. I got my first bomb. Stupid. The year Maynard got there, Glass had 5 touchdowns and 10 INTs. Maynard coached them up. Bong, bong. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, you know, do I think? I think what a lot of I think where this is gonna be a tough one for me. I think where a lot of quarterbacks, how do I say this? I think where a lot of quarterbacks need to take the next level is understanding the game, like really understanding the game, because it's something that I heard off of one of Jackson State's videos. Coach Thurman said, he said, when you understand the game, you'll be past the age to play it. Something like that. And I know he just want to cut films. He snipped it and posted on his channel. But Coach Thurman said something like, he said, if you don't study and you don't understand the game, you'll understand the game too late to play it. Something like that. And I think a lot of these quarterbacks need to the number is, there's a number. I think a lot of these players need to understand, and a lot of quarterbacks need to understand, like, how to attack defenses and really how to see it, because that is the key to really being a quarterback, is understanding how to attack defenses. Like, that is my, that's my thing right there. Like, and I if I'm being honest, that's why I think Shedeur is going to excel at. He might not be able to in his first year. It might take him a while to get accustomed to the speed of the game, but I think his knowledge and understanding of the game is going to allow him to play better than just being talented. And I think that's going to be his strong suit in his first year, that he has a really good understanding of concepts. He has a really good understanding of, defenses, where they're weak, how to attack, and how to put players in the right predicament to do that. And I really believe they're going to give him a lot of freedom to do a lot within the offense that they wouldn't really give a freshman to do. And I would like to see that with more, like when I'm watching the film, I would like to see that from Skelton. I would like to see that from, Felix and them boys. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on? This is Darnell Webster.
Talk to me, Mr. Webster.
I'm calling back about the Maynard.
Yeah. The Akil made Maynard. Go ahead.
So a lot of Maynard's past success that they're talking about with Maynard really comes from his defense. He's a defensive-minded coach. When you're able to hold teams in those smaller black conferences to low points and have these big records, whatever the record they put up for him, his record is going to look like that because he had good defenses. You don't have to score that many points. You don't have to be offensive-minded. He was a defensive-minded coach. His record speaks for itself. I'm not hating on that, but as far as his past spring or the seasons before the COVID, Alabama A&M had good defenses. It's just flat out. That's what it was.
So
they beat basic offensive teams in the SWAC.
Okay. So my question to you would be then, how is Maynard? I've never met a quarterback that was a defensive-minded coach.
What do you mean?
I've never met a player that was an offensive player in his career and became a defensive-minded person.
I haven't either. But as far as his team's success, that's where it lied in his defenses. So if that's him being a defensive-minded, maybe that's a stretch to say that. But as far as his team's success, it came from his defenses, not his offenses.
His defense, not it. So okay. So why does Alabama A&M's defense suck?
You said what now?
I said, why does Alabama A&M's defense trash? Why does it suck?
Were they were that trash?
Did you not watch the spring?
They had a great D line. Great D line.
Who had a great D? What? Who had a great D line?
Had 2 good D linemen.
Just because you have 2 good D linemen does not mean you have a great D line. That doesn't make it. You can have I can have an exceptional player and my D line still be trash. I can have a Khalil Mack and I still can't get pressure. Like that happens. It's okay. One player.
Okay. So as far as this past season, I'm not going to say that that the offenses at A&M wasn't on par to say that Maynard was the credit for that. But as far as his past and coming into this year, I just felt like Akil Glass was the reason why A&M had the success they had. And in the past, it's been his defenses, Maynard's defenses. Like I'm saying, not taking away from his offensive pass or his mind, but when you looked at the tape from what I see all spring, I'm just going off the last 2 years. A&M has benefited off their quarterback play and the poor defenses in the SWAC.
Okay, so you don't.
That's
let me ask you this. So you don't think that Akil's Glass mentorship underneath a quarterback, Akil being mentored by a quarterback did not help his progress?
Yeah, yes, but when we go into the game scripts, they benefited more off of Akil and his success than Maynard. Then Maynard went on the field. Yeah, he called the plays, but that guy had an exceptional arm. And I'm not even an A&M guy, but I had to give credit what I saw all this spring. Their skill players and their quarterback was the reason why they were successful.
Let me ask you this question. What do you do for a living? If you don't want to answer, I'll make up a scenario. But if you don't want to answer,
Personal trainer.
Okay, if you're a personal trainer, right? So if you got this is a perfect example, right? If you got a client in, right, and she walks up to you and says, "Hey, I want to be a bodybuilder," and you're like, "Okay, cool, let's do that." You train her to become a bodybuilder. She becomes very successful at being a bodybuilder. Do you say she made your career, or do you say, "Hey, I trained her to become who she was"?
I would say I trained her, but I get what you're going with the scenario. I get it, but she still has to perform.
You're absolutely right.
You're
absolutely right. She's still, like you said, she got to go to the competition. She still has to show up and go out. But would she be in that position if you was not there to train her, him or her?
She would not.
I think that's where you're missing it. I agree with you. Akil is special. He is special, but my thing is, would he have been as special if he was not mentored by a professional quarterback? Like, this guy has played quarterback his whole life, college, in the pros. I mean, he's freaking Willie Beeman, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, he's played. So all I'm saying is I'm not saying to take credit away from Akil, but at the same time, I feel like you really got to give Maynard his flowers while he's there, because he's groomed.
And that's what I said.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I'm not taking away from him as a coach. I'm just saying he's been in exceptional situations prior to the SWAC with being at, I think Winston-Salem State is in the SIAC.
I think they're they just moved up to the SIAC.
Okay. So that's the only point I wanted to go with that though.
No, hey man, I appreciate the call. A lot of people.
JSU all day. All day. Like all day. Everybody's gonna see in the fall. All this, your show is gonna be easy as hell in the fall, bro.
Yeah, it is. It really. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be. I ain't gonna have to come up with nothing to talk about because everything's gonna be front line center. Everybody gonna.
CIAA. I'm sorry. I see it on
CIAA. Yes, CIAA. My bad. That's my bad as well.
But all right, man. Appreciate you taking the call.
Man. Anytime. Appreciate the call, though, my guy.
All right.
Hey, listen. If there's one thing I can do is I can come up with some analogies. Okay, I can come up with some analogies. You feel me? All right, but I want to go back to a statement by 1128 group. It's my conscious committee member. Coach Maynard's defensive coordinator while he was at Winston-Salem was a beast. They're back together this season at A&M. I'm looking forward to seeing better defense from this year on the field. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's a good one. Let me see. Winston State under Manor, 39 points per game, 40 points per game, 35 points. God, Jesus Christ. Boy, you got to, man, listen. Track meet. I have accepted that you just isn't. He is clueless like most 90% of JSU fans. One of the JSU coaches said their fans were clueless. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Hey, thank you, Mr. Ford. I know you know Mr. Ford. I know you be knowing. All right, SU is quiet storm, CIAA. Hey, but real listen. My point is this. My point is this. I'm gonna watch the fourth quarter. We're gonna roll it. We're gonna wrap it up on the fourth quarter. All right. But my thing is this, right? You gotta give credit where credit is due, because of the simple fact of the matter is Manor because think about it. How many people would be blaming Manor if Akil wasn't good? You'd be like, bro, you're a quarterback. You played quarterback and you can't groom a quarterback. That's like Dion not having good DBs. Like, bro, you're an NFL Hall of Famer for being a cornerback. You can't coach corners. You can't get them right. That would be the same thing to me. Now, everybody would say coaching is not the same as playing, and I understand all that. I truly do. But what I'm saying to you is if that's your specialty, I will expect you to get your stuff together. That's my only point. All right, let's get back into this. I'm picking it up at Alcorn State, about to score in the fourth quarter. So let's get back into this. Uh-oh, my stuff froze.
Watch Pringle. Just goes right down the seam. I mean, that is a blown coverage, easiest throwing. They've got different release points. A little bit high in the chest, indecisive. Alcorn.
Here on
Man, listen. Once again, this top, man, if I was a receiver, I would be so mad if you didn't throw this every single time. When I tell you, I'm like, you better look my way. You better throw it to me. Straight TO. What is this safety doing? What is this safety doing? Who are you looking at? You never even turn your head.
Gosh. I mean, that is a blown coverage, easiest throw and catch you can make in college.
Boost going for two. Pringle in motion. Harper rolls to his.
Yo, get this safety out of here, bro. Get this safety out of here.
And it's dropped by Rodarius Anderson.
Try to move the pocket with Harper and sneak Anderson in the back. Anderson with the big hit. And Anderson like he got it going on. But that's why fans can be fickle.
Fourth appearance in the SWAC championship for Alcorn State in the last 6 years. Kendrick Jones.
Okay. Get loose. All right, so there was a holding penalty, so they got it called back. That's why they're where they're at.
All right, thanks so much, Larisha. Muhammad out of Birmingham, Alabama, and also to play at the next level.
I don't see much run blitzing anymore.
He is that dude. The completion.
That is such a dangerous throw. I never listen. Okay. For people who don't understand why I'm a Quincy Casey fan, Quincy threw this exact same route, a 15-yard out on the far hash on a freaking rope. This is a very dangerous throw, and if you play DB, you are waiting for this throw. This is the stuff that gets picked off. Trust me when I tell you.
Muhammad out of Birmingham, Alabama, and also the play at the next level. He is that.
Listen, this is a 5-yard speed out. It's a 3 to 5 yard speed out. And he waits for him to come open. Man, this is not how you play football. You do not. I say again, you do not. And the corner's looking at him the whole way. Now, I give him credit to be disciplined because I would have jumped it. I would have jumped that thing so bad he would have caught me on a double move and would have been out. I ain't gonna even hold you. He would have got me bad if he would have pumped this thing because I'm picking this. My eyes are so big. I'm like, oh, this me. Oh, I'm about to Dion. I'm about to hot step this month. But look, he is supposed to listen. Oh my gosh. This is a 3 to 5 yard speed out. All right. You don't hold this ball. It's 1-2. I put my back foot and I sling it. He should already be in a motion to throw this. He's late. And you see the DB look at the DB. Look at the DB's playing horrible. Listen. All right. So the receiver does not, what's the word? He does not threaten the DB to make him backpedal. So I don't even know why this dude is not on his horses coming straight downhill. He didn't do anything to jeopardize. He didn't do anything to push him out of his stance. So, but look at he floated it. He floated it. He floated it. People don't understand how hard this throw is. I'm telling you right now, I can pull up a clip of Quincy Casey making a 15-yard out. Well, about 12 to 15. And he throws it on a freaking rope. That's a NFL level arm. I'm trying to tell y'all think I just be on the bandwagon for no reason. The boy is gifted. That's a hard throw for anybody. I'm telling you. Woo, that's a nice blitz. He would have caught me.
The protection has been there. The skill positions have to get their act together, and we've been saying it for a while.
I was ready for you to come in with a song.
Look at this bottom. Look at this bottom. But the reason they can play 10 yards off is because, first of all, if you can play 10 yards off because you're not scared of his arm, but you should be. I would be jumping everything. I ain't gonna hold you. I would be jumping everything. Should be. Okay. Nobody is threatening you. I'm not about to keep repeating this stuff.
Get out to an 8-win season, and now
Run. Nice throw, Scout.
Because that was a curl route. That curl route was open for a while. Look how long he's open.
Oh, Jesus. God almighty. Look at all this space.
He's open. Give it to me. In college football.
1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Jared Sims in the backfield. He gets the carry. And Sims trying to go.
Jared has a little boost. Jared got a little pop. He got a little pop.
Consistent for this group as Skelton with plenty of time. You talked about it. Down the sideline has a man.
And formation is too hard to read as a quarterback if you're not a real passer. Spread them out. Simple. The coverages you're going to see.
Muhammad was coming up the middle, but still plenty of time getting the ball away, and it's complete, but a flag is out. Oh, excuse me, incomplete.
Ooh, man, this is frustrating to watch. This is really frustrating to watch.
Okay, translate that. That was holding against the defense. Automatic first down. You'll see register as he's there. No, his leg just gave. That's tough. Wasn't a lot of confidence.
And was looking forward to
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So beatable. This was Southern games to lose. This was Southern game to lose. For real.
Dynamic here and had that for Southern leading the way. And on the carry is Brandon Hinton, and Hinton didn't have.
Listen. Let me blow this up just a little bit bigger for y'all. This right here is a easy pitch and catch slant. Don't make it harder than what it is. This is a one-step slant. I'm getting 3 yards and we're on to the next. 4 yards maybe. This is a stepping slant. Literally, I would go double slant right here. If you go double slant, this back receiver is wide. He's going to be wide freaking open. Double slant? Come on, man. It's just too easy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what space is here. Oh, my God. And you doing these deep-ass routes for what?
Then when he decides where he wants to escape, make the tackle.
Oh, my God. Sickening. Just sickening.
We apologize for the broken mic of the official, but here we go.
See, look at this. You can say there's no lane. They've got him clogged up. And they just a missed tackle on the outside. They push him out of bounds just enough, and that's an obvious late hit.
You can do it. Do it till they stop it. I'm double slanting y'all asses up, boy. I'm just double slant. Double slant. Double slant. Like play action double slant. How you want it. And then if I want to get real freaky with it, I'm gonna send the inside guy on the whip route. I'm gonna do it behind the slant and we gonna come out with the whip route underneath and I'm gonna kill you. I'm killing this. Bro, I'm murking this off. I am straight murking this defense. Look, guys. That's open. That's open. Yo, you gotta watch this catch though. This catch is crazy. This catch is crazy though. I can't even hold you. Yeah, that catch is nasty. Yeah, that catch was crazy. I can't even fake on him. That was a stupid catch. Oh, we going to this man. This is pitch and catch. It's the high snap though, so you probably gonna have to run it. But wait, look at this boy right here. Just him and Jesus. It's him and Jesus. Cut it up. Too easy. Yeah, he's special with the ball in his hands.
They run the rock with the lead.
Championship, and this
Come on, man. 5 turnovers. 8 total turnovers.
has been the wild, wild west from Lorman.
Even flow game, but the turnover amounts. Where's the turnover chain?
Nico Duffy on the carry, and really nowhere for him to run. The defense of the Larisha Harris. I'd like to be on. Hear what she has to say from the sideline, just about how momentum has gone back and forth as it's complete.
Easy. Pitch and catch. Easy.
Talking to coach, and we can actually see that from the southern side. I'm on this side right now.
Larisha, since I saw the world famed Tiger marching band from Grambling go toe to toe with the jukebox.
Yeah, yo. When Felix get it going, boy, that boy is surging with that jank. Oh my God. Mr. Hogan, I know you watching this right now. Tell me, who is this safety? What the hell is he doing? What in the blue hell is he doing? What is this? So you got cover 3. He's dropping out. He got to get over. You go to the strong side. You should be floating your ass over heavy. But explain this to me. If it's cover 3, he is supposed to still be dropping. He is supposed to be in the flats. What is we doing? He needs to have his back towards the sideline and needs to be bailing so he could do your job. Do your job. Listen, watching this video, when they pan to the crowd, boy, it'd be some beautiful black women in all court. It makes me want to go sign up for some classes or something. There's some beautiful black women in all court. I'll keep that on the level. Oh my gosh. That's a good grab. That's a good grab.
Their first 2 months ago. I've heard they've already sold out their tickets, Jay. Their portion.
Yo, I gotta give Felix credit. He is not scared to throw this thing. He trusts his receivers a lot. A lot.
Important 3rd and 9 on the way for the Braves. Felix Harper completes the pass. And
this right here, the worst spot in history. The worst spot in history. How they spot this for a first down, I have no idea. No idea. These SWAC refs, boy, listen. They gave this boy a first down because of that. His knee, bro, nah, stop it. They gave him the first. The foolishness. Ooh, blew that up.
Trailing by 2. Harper takes his time, steps up in the pocket, able to get it.
Boo! Yo, was nice. Yo, he blew that boy up. Blew that boy up. Boo! Blew that boy up. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Listen, if you drop something like this, you just lay on the floor and just say you got a broken wrist or something. You just listen. You just stay on the floor. It's all right. Your pride hurt. Just go ahead and lay on the floor. Let the trainer come out and see you. You know, just get up, holding your wrist, take a play off, and then come back in and be like, "Yeah, I'm ready, coach."
But you tell your linebackers, you bring that quarterback down. They have to get to the pocket.
Man up. You see it's man. Listen, with that being man, this slot receiver right here should be running a slant and it'd be wide open. I wouldn't have gone that way with the ball, but you know, that's me. This is a hell of a game though. Like if you're at the actual game, this will be one hell of a game. Ooh, get loose on him. Get loose on him.
giving the Jaguars all that they need there as he came out of his shoe on that.
And great decision in the return game. This is an option. He can give it to him, or if he sees a crease, hold on to the football, any gray area. He said he ran out of the shoe. He literally ran out of his shoe with a nice return to start this drive.
All right. So 4 minutes. All right. If you're the team that you're supposed to be, this is a 4-minute offense. All you got to do is get the field goal range. If you're the run power team that you're supposed to be, this is easy money. We're going to stay ahead of the change. We're going to 3-yard you to death. We're going to get this thing moving. And this is where you want to be. If you're Southern, this is where you want to be. 4 minutes. I'm on my 40. I'm on my 40, 45. This is perfect. Yeah. You supposed to win this game. All right, first play. Don't look like they run blitzing. If I'm being honest, once again, this should be a check play. This linebacker is playing too far inside for you not to throw this bubble route. But, I digress. Once again, how? Let me start by saying this. Why in the hell would you throw on first down? You haven't done a freaking good pass play all day and you decide to throw on first down. And what does the corner do right here? He jumps it like he expects to because you've been throwing short all damn day. But Skelton doesn't know how to reset himself and throws this horrible ass pass. This is disrespectful. I would hate my life if I was playing on this team. Hate my life. 1 reception, 2 yards. Hate my life. And you throw it again. You are a running team. You got it where you got them where you want them. You can literally 3 yards in a cloud of dust the whole way down the field and be in field. This is the worst play. This is what you do in the first quarter, not in the fourth when you're down by a point. Oh my God, man, this is stupid. Now this ain't even you. This ain't you. 3rd and 14. This ain't you. You're playing right into their hands. This ain't you.
Exotic look. Nobody in the 3-point stance touching the ground. Take your time. Find who you want.
But Skelton being great. So listen. This is where it get, man, let me tell you, I couldn't be no coach for Southern. I'm in the ref's face. They don't give him the first down for this. They don't give him the first. They spot this horribly. This is Skelton being great. So they don't give him the first down, which is a travesty, right? That's 1. 2. To me, I keep the ball in my best player's hand, which is Ladarius Skelton. This is what I'm going to do. Skelton. I need y'all to see my face. The game is on the line. This is the SWAC freaking championship. The play probably got stopped. I'm bringing him over. I'm like, Ladarius, it's on you. We gonna win and lose on you. You got us here. Take us home. Take it. You wouldn't even be on 4th and 1 if it wasn't for Skelton. So my thing is this: you taking us home. I'm not going to disrespect. Couldn't beat me. That's like not giving Jordan the last shot. Who the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You give Jordan the last shot. Now, this is my problem with this, right? One, you know what's coming. If I'm Alcorn, I know what's coming. I know you're running. Look how I'm set up. Why are you going power? I don't. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say this, right? How do I say this? I've never been a fan of we're gonna do what we do and line it up. I've never been a fan of that. I always believe in I'm gonna spread you out and make you think I could do something different, and then I'm gonna do it accordingly. Because if I spread this out and I see you're still loading the box, then I know I gotta throw. You see what I'm saying? But if you load the box and I'm power based running, then I gotta ride it out and we just gotta block on. You know, man on man. Man, hey, listen, big boy. And get stopped. Then you get stopped.
Depends on the spot. Oh, they moved it back. I think with that spot, he may be short. And one of the things you have to do when it's short yardage situation, don't let the defense time up the snap count. Thought they waited too long to snap the ball. The safeties got close, got momentum.
I actually agree with Jay on this one. I probably would have hard counted. That I think give me the freebie.
Start seeing the back end, they're timing that up nicely. And that was a good job by Quinterio Cole, number 32, coming up from his safety position because he timed it up properly. And I believe they're going to be short.
And they are. Alcorn State gets the ball back.
The number one rushing team in the conference needed a yard to keep the drive going, and Alcorn stuffed them.
Deshaun Waller cuts back.
Yo, this is a nasty run. Man, nasty. That was nasty. That's just me saying I'm better than you.
You at least have to act like you're trying to tackle them.
Waller, and he's in.
Now, how they just did that to you when you're supposed to be the guy, I have no idea. When that's supposed to be you. What they just did to you is supposed to be you. That's all I'm saying.
The snap and the run up the middle, still on his feet.
Yeah, they quit. They're done. They're done right here. Yeah, they're done.
Now you want to hurry up and pick up those 2 yards so the clock can stop.
And Ben is able to get there.
This is tough. It's time on the clock. Ooh, it's been a real quick clock.
Skelton.
Look out.
Throws it to the outside. It's intercepted. Stepped in front of it. It's Torrance Wilson. Wilson seals the deal for a fire after that play.
I mean, ball's on the left hash. It's hard to make this throw all the way across the football field.
What'd I just say?
Don't do it late.
What'd I just say? I just said that. I literally just said that. I said
You don't throw the ball across the field.
and he looped it. He looped it. They quit. They quit. He didn't jump that one. He was sitting there. The guy had already finished the route, so he knew where he was doing. So he just like, hey, we're going to sit here and kick it, chill. All right, cool. And then he throws it. But it's the play calling from. Listen, Benedict. And matter of fact, I'm in Columbia. I wouldn't go to a Benedict game because I don't trust the offensive coordinator. Wouldn't trust him. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
I don't trust Hello?
Yeah, you loud. Turn your background down.
All right. What's going on, man? This is Detroit from Baton Rouge. Go Jags.
What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, listen, brother. I'm watching you break down this game, man, and I got a few points. As you can see, the ref robbed us several times. That resulted in the Alcorn score and stopping our possibly game-winning drive, to win this championship. Alcorn's not that much better than us. Like, Alcorn's really not a threat. This game here was really our game to win. We gave, 8 turnovers in the game, and we still in a game-winning drive at the end of the game.
Facts.
Like, Alcorn's really not that big of a threat to us. We beat ourselves. And like you said, Odom, as much as I love him and respect him as a man and how he made men and students out of his players, a lot of times we won despite him and despite some of the play calling. So I really wasn't mad as a true Jaguar when we didn't re-sign him. But, we'll wait and see what this new regime, they already put some things in play to get Skelton being a better passer, doing some things defensively to tighten up. Like, you're going to see an extension of the spring Jaguars more so than what you saw right here.
Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. So in regards to, I don't want to get too deep into the game because we just went over it. But in regards to the SWAC championship, I can't even give you the refs, right? Yes. Okay, I'll give you a good example. That 3rd and 14 when Skelton makes the run and they don't give you the first down. Was it robbery? Yes. But why are you in that position? Like, that's my whole issue. You shouldn't be 3rd and 14. You're like, I don't understand. My whole thing was, you aren't a pass first team. In the most critical drive of your life, you become a pass first team. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's, y'all as a fan fault. I'm just saying, like, that's just bad coaching.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what despite some of what, and that's some of the stuff Odom, like you say, love him as a coach and as a promoter of men. But he made a lot of questionable calls, or he allowed a lot of questionable calls. Because I don't know if that was him or if that was our old OC. But either way, both calls was wrong.
Yeah. Now,
both first and second down.
Now getting on to the spring, right? Let's talk about the spring. So if we really talking about the spring, I saw some of the same issues, right? It would be situations where you run and then you throw at the most inopportune times, or you don't go to your strength when your strength is what got you there. And then you lose to games. You lose the UAPB game, which you had to have. I mean, you only need, all you had to do was win that game. You in the SWAC championship.
True. Now, I will tell you this. In that game, it's not an excuse, but we wasn't full strength. We had a lot of players injured. We had the starting tight ends, the guy who's SWAC spring player of the year for tight end. He wasn't available, so we were a little banged up in that game. Not an excuse, but it is what it is. But I tell you, in the spring, you'll see a lot of times when Skelton is in and not doing what he's supposed to do, he gets yanked. Like, I don't believe he played a full game the entire spring. So at least we were able to identify when he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do as a quarterback and protecting the ball. We got him out of there, and Lampley came in and did an excellent job for us every time he came in.
I will say this, and I mean this for a fact. If it wasn't for Lampley and if it wasn't for Jalen Jones, that Jackson State game would have went a lot different. A lot different.
Oh, no.
Because boy, Skelton was just throwing ducks. I mean, it was just literally like he was just out there just throwing. Whoever wants it. So, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's those situations where you're like, because okay, I get him in the Bayou Classic. He does what he does against Grambling, but then you do what you do against Jackson. That's my only issue with Ladarius is the consistency. I don't see it. But when he has the ball in his hand, the boy is special. But when you're asking him to be a quarterback, like a full-blown quarterback, it's like,
And you know, I think he gets to reading or hearing his press, because you will see even in the championship where he's trying not to be himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to stay in the pocket when he should take off. And, you know, this year now, the word on the street is that's all he's doing now is working on his pocket presence. In practice, they say he's barely even running the ball. He's making decisions. He you know, his pocket presence is there. He's using his offensive line more effectively to stay behind them. So they say he's been working on his game. He's been working on his accuracy. Because I believe he knows Lampley is liable to take his spot.
Mm-hmm.
Lampley is right there to almost take over as the starter. So he's got to be more than just legs. And we don't need him to be Joe Montana. We just need him about 50%, a little more accurate than he is. And man, we gotta. He's dangerous. He just got to work about 50%. Just give me 50% improvement on your accuracy, and we going to the mountaintop.
This is my thing, right? And he said we go to the mountaintop. I like that. This is my thing with Skelton, right? Because I coach basketball and I used to coach football. In basketball, I would always tell my kids, I'm like, it's really nice what you do in practice, but you know what a habit is? A habit is what you do when you don't think about it, right? So, and kids always have a tendency to go back to bad habits because that's what they feel comfortable doing. I don't care what Skelton's doing in practice. If I'm being 100% real with you, I don't, because it's calculated. But when you step on the field and you just playing, you're going to go back to what you do normally or what you've been, what your body is accustomed to doing. I want a quarterback who on his bad day can still make a good throw. Like that's my thing. I don't need all the stars. I don't want a quarterback. All the stars have to align for you to make a great throw. I don't want that. I want a quarterback on your bad day. You can still get me a good throw. And if honestly, that's not, listen, I'm a Skelton fan. But honestly, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't bet my job on it. I really wouldn't. But the hard thing about it is I don't want the ball out of his hand at the same time, because one thing you can bet on Skelton is he's going to show up to play. And you got to respect that. Like, if anybody else is intimidated, Skelton is not going to be the one. He's going to get everybody going, and his swagger is so contagious. But I just need you to make the throws.
Like I said, now, that one point about practice, right? And I only say that because I've never heard anyone talk about him even doing that in practice prior to this year, prior to this new coaching. So I pointed it out to say nobody's ever said, and which as fans, we always wonder, are you working on your passing game? Like in the off season, are you throwing it to tires? You throwing it to through a net or whatever? What are you doing? Because your accuracy's always been an issue. But I've never heard even the team acknowledge how they're seeing him be more of a pocket presence and working more to make good decisions in the offense. So, like you say, it's a wait and see for me as well. But I think he really feels some pressure about Lampley coming in and taking it, or just being a rotation. Yeah. Like Skelton, one thing about Skelton, he wants to be the man.
Yeah.
Like he don't want to come out. He don't want one quarter be him, one quarter be Lampley. Like he would prefer to be in there the whole game. And since they've been talking about from the spring with Lampley playing, and now the threat of, using 2, maybe 3 quarterbacks, now I think he's like, wait, that ain't really what I want. If we winning, I want my name in the paper.
Yeah.
Not a 3-headed monster. So because of that, hopefully he's been working on his game.
Listen, at the end of the day, for me, what I want to see Skelton succeed. I want Skelton to be the starting quarterback. I want Skelton to do big things because I think the kid is just freaking special. I really do. But at the end of the day, to me, it's always going to come down to Southern's running attack. Because I like, my slogan is still stands. If you think you can run the ball, you can't, because Southern does it 10 times better. Their scheme is I mean, the game against Jackson State, the power option reverse. I'm like, this stuff is amazing. It's amazing. So if you could just get any bit of quarterback play from anybody, I'm just saying, I mean, God, dog, if you could get a Pop Warner quarterback to just throw some good fade balls, y'all would be legit. Like, y'all would be something to worry about for real. So listen, Southern they have a chance to go all the way. Definitely, most definitely.
The run game is legit. Our run game is legit, and we got the top offensive line in the SWAC.
That's facts.
Jared Sims, Ben, and we even got, if you saw the Jackson State game, we had 2 or 3 backup running backs that we let play, and they got off.
Mm-hmm.
So we got speed, we got the power, we got backs that can catch it out the backfield. We legit, and in that area. We gonna live or die by our quarterback play.
Yeah.
Either that's gonna be Lampley, who I love. If he get a little bit of Skelton, or if Skelton get a little bit of Lampley,
y'all can be dangerous.
We dangerous.
Yeah,
either way, I love Skelton too, but I want whoever's gonna give me the best play. If Lampley gets some of his legs, or Skelton gets some of Lampley's arm, we good.
That's a good point. I like that. That's a damn good point. I like that. If Lampley get a little Skelton or Skelton get a little Lampley, either way, we gonna be all right. I like that. We gonna be all right. I like that. Hey man, appreciate the call, man. You are more than welcome anytime.
Hey, brother, let me say one more thing. Hey man, I love your show, man. I love what you're doing, your energy, brother. Keep doing your thing, man. God bless, man. I'm a faithful listener.
Hey, appreciate you, my guy. I can't wait for the season, and hopefully you I have some good call-in shows, and you can be like, I told you what I did.
Hey, let me know which game. I heard you say you coming to a Southern game. Which one you coming to?
I think I'm gonna head on to one of the Southern. I gotta go to the JSU Southern. That's a give me. That's automatic. So if I don't go to no other game, I'm definitely coming down for the Southern JSU.
JSU or that fam. Actually, any of our home games after October, it's must see, really.
Okay.
I mean, they are Alcorn, JSU, fam. I mean, you can't miss. So, you know what I mean? They are going to be intense. You know the schedule. Them last 4 to the Bayou Classic.
Oh yeah.
It's crucial.
Yeah, and my girl, her granddad stayed he stayed in Mississippi, but it's like 2 hours away from Baton Rouge. Some part of Mississippi is close to Baton Rouge, so we probably gonna shoot down, kick it with him, and then head on over to the game and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm definitely coming down. I got your number. Let me write your number down. I'm gonna text you my number so you can have it.
No doubt.
Hold on. All right, I got you. I'm gonna text you after the show. Hey, appreciate you, my guy.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Man, listen, I cannot wait to the season, boy. The call-in shows are gonna be lit on the season, boy. People gonna be waiting for hours to be like, Scotty, that was some bull. Beep.
It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I got that.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
I'm gonna be having a lot of those people call me. What's your name?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Listen, I'm telling you, I got all type of stuff. I was gonna add some stuff. Let me see what else I got up here. Let me see what else I got up here. I got the hate. Let me see. I got some other stuff. We working. We working with it. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I ain't got no caller, so I'm about to get up out of here. All right. So listen, man, you know what I'm gonna do. You know I'm gonna holla. I got some. I'm gonna try to go. I'm probably gonna do a FAMU game next or something like that. So we definitely gonna get this going. We're gonna keep this going. Cause I just want to talk football, man. I'm tired of the headline. I don't care about what Shador done said. I don't care about what Dion said. I don't care about what nobody's. I want to get. Oh, I need a bruh button. I like that, bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. But I'm gonna definitely make sure I get some more football. We just talk football, man. That's what it's about. I just talk football, get stuff going. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support, trying to do some new live breakdowns and everything like that. But until next time, you know what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to holla. God bless.